From CNN.com, June 8, 2013. Police, 5 dead in California shooting, including gunmen. From CNN.com today. Police, Chinese man irate over death, sets nursing home ablaze, killing 11. The blaze killed 11 people, including the fire starter, of course. We cannot have any witnesses to these crimes that the law enforcement agencies are perpetrating. This is corporate policy. You're a risk against pensions by living too long. From abcnews.go.com. From yesterday, Florida apartment shooting, gunman was ready to fight, cops say. From murderpedia.org. Kip Kinkle. Kipling Philip Kip Kinkle, born on August 30th, 1982, is an American spree killer. In May 1998, at the age of 15, he murdered his parents and engaged in a school shooting at Thurston High School in Springfield, Oregon, that left 2 students dead and 25 others wounded. He is serving a 111-year sentence without the possibility of parole. From articles.chicagotribune.com. School shooting survivor dies in hunting accident October 6, 1999. A teenager who survived a shooting spree last year at Thurston High School in Eugene, Oregon, died in a hunting accident after being shot in the head by his 17-year-old brother, police said. From businessweek.com. Children of Columbine endure second massacre. Samuel Granillo, who survived the Columbine High School massacre by holding a door shut with his feet, recently shared a peach beer with Alex Tevis. Days later, Tevis, a 24-year-old who graduated in June from the University of Denver with a master's in counseling psychology, died with 11 others in a shooting rampage during a midnight showing of The Dark Knight Rises. 58 were wounded and 9 remain in critical condition. They are being silenced. Corporate policy dictates that you remove any and all witnesses and survivors. Charles Manson is corporate product. He was raised to do what he did by the system. In and out of corporate warehouse facilities, he was raised and groomed to be what he is. Kip Kinkle, raised to be what he is. Jeffrey Dahmer, groomed to be what he is, or what he was. From DenverPost.com, Matthew Depew, Columbine survivor, dies working on power lines in New Mexico. From HCNews.com, cancer survivor dies in crash. This is the pogrom, Russian term originally meaning riot, that came to be applied to a series of violent attacks on Jews in Russia in the late 19th and early 20th century. Pogroms were few before the assassination of Alexander II in 1881. After that, with the convenience of, or at least without hindrance from, the government, there were many pogroms throughout Russia, and now here, of course, in the United States Incorporated. This is corporate policy maintained by the National Security Council. You have been determined by your government to be useless bread gobblers. On April 24, 1974, Dr. Henry Kissinger proposed in his memorandum to the National Security Council that depopulation should be the highest priority of U.S. foreign policy towards the Third World. He quoted reasons of national security and because the U.S. economy will require large and increasing amounts of minerals from abroad, especially from less developed countries. Wherever a lessening of population can increase the prospects for such stability, population policy becomes relevant to resources, supplies, and to the economic interests of the United States Incorporated. The targeting agency for the operation is the National Security Council's ad hoc group on population policy. Its policy planning group is in the United States Incorporated State Department's Office of Population Affairs, established in 1975 by Henry Kissinger.